Hello, Cousin Johnny here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the Buzzin' with Cousins show. We thank you. Thank you, that garlic stuff. If you like garlic, you're going to love it. Put it on just about anything. That garlic stuff. Tuesday, Alvarado Farmers Market, or go to thatgarlicstuff.com. Thank you. Thank you, I Heart You Candles and Gifts. 222 17th Street, Pacific Grove. Beautiful hand poured candles made with love. Go see Sherry at 222 17th Street in Pacific Grove. I Heart You Candles and Gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Max Fit Meals, 520 Fremont Street. Grab and go healthy meals. They're delish. On your way from home from work, go grab some, heat them up, and fantastic. Thank you, Suds Cyber Laundry, 709 Lighthouse, Pacific Grove. Great modern machines, big screen TV, coffee, and a great friendly staff. Thank you, Suds. Thank you, the Whiskey Club, 425 Alvarado Street. Over 600 whiskeys to choose from. Go on in, relax, enjoy a nice whiskey. They also have a bottle shop. It's great. Great place to relax and enjoy. Tell them cousin sent you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, storyteller, author, and all-around good guy, Tony Albano. Tony has written 3 books, the latest being Cherish, about a New York teenager and a nun find love. Thank you, Tony. And if you want to order the book or find out more about Tony, go to Tony, Tony, Albano, Albano, storyteller.com. Check it out. Thank you. Thank you, sponsors, for the Buzzin' with Cousins show. We thank you. Hello, how's everybody doing out there? Cousin Johnny here with another show. I got a great guest. I can't wait to have him on right now. And before further ado, this gentleman is one of Monterey's favorites. He's a musician. He's a songwriter. And a good man. So anyway, I'd like to coming all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, coming to Monterey on Buzzin' with Cousin. Please welcome Sean Ryan. Sean, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Wow, it's great to see you. And we're a couple hour difference from where you are, right?
Yeah, it's a couple hours, 2 hours. Yes.
Okay, well, we welcome you here, and we miss you here in Monterey. And I thought I would just, I thought about you the other day, and I thought, let's catch up with Sean Ryan and see what he's up to. So thank you for coming on. And I want to congratulate you on, you got married.
Yeah.
Your career looks like it's going pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And you bought a new house.
A new house. Yes. Lots of unpacked boxes right now. But
congratulations to that.
Thank you.
So Sean, I remember, years ago when we were all in this group and we used to hang out, and one day you said, I'm moving to Nashville, and we were going, really? Or why or whatever. But and you did, and you've been there how long? 3 years or?
Oh my gosh, about I think almost 9-10 years now.
That long?
Yes.
Wow. It doesn't seem like it.
No, it doesn't.
Are you there, and you've created a nice, your musical career there, and that's really great. So we welcome you back on the show, and we miss you. So 2024, can you kind of take us down memory lane? So what was your year like?
It was definitely a highlight year. Quite a few things happened. I played in New York, which was awesome. I've been wanting to do that, before everything happened in 2020. So that was one thing. But a couple other fun things. One of my songs, "Okay," that I wrote, was played by Pat Alger, who wrote "Friends in Low Places," and he
Wow.
performed. Yeah, and he performed it at the Ford Theater in the Country Music Hall of Fame. So seeing that, hearing that from a legendary writer such as himself live, and I wasn't playing, hearing it is just, that was definitely one of those highlights of my life that I got to experience. So that was amazing. And then right after New York, I got to work on a soundtrack project that was challenging at first because it was a little bit new experience for me on a bigger production scale, little orchestra and everything. I had to coordinate in about 3 months' time, 7 songs.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so it was that made me a little rushed, and but I got it done. And then we did a stadium gig, my wife and I, at here in Nashville. So I mean, it was just 2024 was a very busy year, but a lot happened, and I'm very grateful for everything that happened.
Yeah, so you did that musical you were saying, or
Yeah,
yeah,
that was something, I've kind of wanted to try and get my hands on. I've done a few sync projects in the past, but this one definitely was its own project in that, they had me writing for the digital score that they have, and also for their upcoming movie. So it was a lot of moving parts and working with tools I haven't had to work with before. Coordinating and writing orchestra pieces is something I've always wanted to do in my own music.
that's
Uh, you
really
know, so I got to kind of live out that artist expression on this project.
beautiful. Now did you do some touring in
I
224?
Yeah, I did a little bit of light touring, New York, and let's see, I traveled to California, of course. Went to, let's see, Alabama, Georgia. So I just Florida. I went to this year, which was very nice. First time back in Florida since 2019. So it was really nice to be back in the Florida state. Yeah, so a little bit of traveling in between all that.
Yeah, and that's really great.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to be? When are we going to see you back in town here in
Oh,
Monterey?
yeah, I'll be back in town the week of March 10th. I have a few shows. I'm trying to do some open shows so that way I can meet some folks and say hi to them, folks I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, that
Um,
would be great.
yeah,
We're
a
gonna have
lot of the time
we're gonna have a beer. We're gonna have a beer together, Sean.
with James, we got to have a beer with
Yeah,
James,
James Chang. Yeah,
have a barbecue in
yeah,
honor of Mark.
yeah. Mark Paulus was a good friend of ours. That
Yeah.
as he's not with us anymore. But what those times that we had and those memories will never go away. And that's where I met you. And
Yeah, it brought us together.
he said, yeah, I think he said there's a guy, Sean. He plays guitar. He sings. He goes. He's playing at where Spanish Bay or something. You were
Oh, yeah,
playing
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
at Spanish Bay. I go, he's coming over tonight, and we're gonna eat some chicken. I said, okay, let's
Mm,
do it. Yeah. Now, I think he told me, being a father and all that. That's
yeah.
kind of sentimental to me. Was that
Oh,
you had paid tribute to your dad that kind of got you influenced in the music, right?
yes, yes, indeed, absolutely.
Was
That's
he was a music he's a musician, and at a young age he was.
yeah,
How did it go?
yeah. So he started young. His mom taught him. His mother was a master's in music, along with his father, who played with the Rat Pack. His father Richard, and so my father Kevin had. He started young. He started playing piano when he was 2 years old, and he's been playing his entire life. He's toured and done a bunch of stuff. He's retired now, but he still plays sometimes in Pacific Grove. Every once in a while, I'll get to see him up in Pacific Grove at Julia's or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has me come out, and I stay the whole set to hear Dad. And yeah, Dad, his father was a musician too. So it's about 3 generations. We've been professional musicians in the family. That kind of adds a little bit of pressure on you, to kind of keep that going. But a lot of privileges come with that too. I mean, I had confidence from someone growing up that when I said I wanted to do music, it wasn't responded with, well, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah,
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 it was responded with, okay. And if you do it well and do it good and do it with the good intentions and good heart. And
yeah.
that kind of propelled me.
So, Sean, when did you pick up the guitar? How old were you?
Oh my gosh, I was in my 20s by then. I used to be a drummer. And then,
Okay.
I went through a really bad heartbreak, my first bad heartbreak as a young man. And
Yeah.
that kind of made me want to express that. So music, growing up, music was always the thing. So I tried expressing it on the drums, but ended up being more Phil Collins style. So I kind of kind of shifted. I
Got it.
needed something to sing along with me,
Yeah.
uh, to let it out.
Now, your wife, your beautiful bride, Rosa,
Yeah.
she, uh, she plays with you. I mean, she's sings and she's good. What a magical voice she has. So you
Yes.
guys do a lot of gigs together, or
Yeah, we usually play together depending on the show. So we did the stadium gigs together. Anytime, I did a Hawaii tour last year, and her and I did that together. She's on the recordings, of course, with depending on the song. Uh, and yeah, we play often together. One of the things about being married and being both artists is that you have another instrument with you at all times. If I need a backup singer, I can kind of rely on her. Vice versa. Sometimes I'm at home, maybe I have the week off, and her guitarist will call out sick. And so, here I come with my
oh yeah, you got
hi-hats.
it. Yeah, that's great. You guys
Yeah,
work together
right,
like
right.
that.
We make it happen.
What's her background? She was just singing in the shower and just decided. I mean, how did it?
Yeah. Yeah, she's from Honduras, so she
Yeah,
started her career there doing music for a band that she was with called Audio Love, and they did stuff with Coca-Cola and stuff like that. And so she's been here in the States for about 7 years. I've met her about 5 years ago. Actually, we started working together, and yeah, she just she's doing Latin pop is her genre,
yeah,
and so there's a lot of fun things. I do a different style, so when we play together, we get to kind of mix those things a little bit. It's a little fun for me, especially as a guitarist and singer. You know, uh, if we're not doing her music, her originals, she has some covers that she'll throw in there, like from Gloria Estefan, like Congo or something.
yeah,
That
yeah,
that's fun for me. To try something that usually would be outside my wheelhouse. I throw in a lot of Santana if we
yeah,
do play it
yeah.
because I love guitar. So,
I mean, that sounds really great.
oh, it's fun, man. We can spend
Yeah,
hours just playing together. It's
work
fun.
together with your wife is really a great thing. And so you were saying that she getting off work or something. She may be showing up any minute. So if she does, we'll introduce her to the listeners out there.
Yeah, she messaged me, said she's still stuck. The thing about Nashville is there's a million people.
Yeah,
So
it, it's
if you,
busy. Yeah.
it's about an
So,
hour usually to get home anywhere.
so Sean, how many albums have you created or?
That's a good question. About three right now, and then I have these new singles coming out. I have the next single coming out, "Never Felt This Way Before," next Friday on Valentine's. It's coming
Yeah,
out, and then
that's
I
a
have. Mhm.
that's the reason I wanted to have you on. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, very emotional song for me. And then in June, I have another song coming out. So I'll probably do another album here soon. I finished that film project. And so that kind of, now that that's off my plate, I
Yeah,
can,
that took some time.
yeah, I'll get some sleep,
Yeah.
get back. Yeah.
So in the future here, what do you What do you foresee for the future? Just
Like as far as doing like music or how the music industry is going.
yeah, whatever you want it. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you want it, probably in your career.
oh, well, there's a lot of fun things to kind of start working on. This film thing really opened up a lot of new doors.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it did. Yeah,
yeah, that was huge for me. It allowed me to get this house, so I am grateful for that. And so that will be great. I'm supposed to be working with some other folks on some pretty exciting stuff. Which I probably shouldn't talk about yet, just so I don't jinx it.
yeah,
But
right.
but yeah, I mean, and then a lot of this is just trying to everything's changed in the last few years. We have AI now, in
Yeah,
our music and stuff like that. So that's changed a lot of writing. A lot of labels use AI now to write the songs,
yeah,
and so as a original writer, as a human writer, how about that?
crazy. Yeah,
As a human writer, I,
yeah.
I I love the challenge because all it did was make me want to be better than the computer, so that
Got it.
way
Got
my
it.
songs still get picked. You know what I mean?
So the new single that you got coming out, it's
Hmm.
a love song,
Yeah,
going to be released on Valentine's Day, and I want to talk about that. When did you write that, and when did
yeah.
you write that song?
So that song, I wrote it on piano one night. I just, as a writer, you just sometimes you just drift and you write down these little memos.
Yeah,
And it kind of lived with me for a while. I mainly perform on guitar. So writing on piano, I didn't have an opportunity to take it out with my other tours because I don't usually bring a piano out. And, or it's set for one member of the band, not for me usually. And so I worked with Larry here in town at Monterey Productions, and
yeah,
I've worked with him with a lot of festivals in Monterey, like West End and such. And so he mentioned about stopping into his new studio, and I thought that was such a great opportunity to take that song and record it in a live acoustic intimate session. uh, and also I still have the song. A lot of my songs are through a publishing, so with this one, I can kind of do what I want with it. So it just really meant a lot to me, and that's why this song was important to me.
yeah. That is really great. Can't wait to have you perform that. Hopefully, you
Thank you.
can do that today.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see.
Spur of the moment there. So, Sean, so here, Monterey, and anybody else that's listening somewhere else, Nashville or whatever, how do they, get the chance to hear your music? Do you have a website? I mean, how do you?
Yes.
Somebody says, "I want to listen to Sean Ryan." Where do they go?
You open the front door and you say, "Hey." uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm on my website is seanryanlive.com. My
Okay.
Instagram is Sean Ryan Live, and my Facebook is Sean Ryan Band. And so all those platforms are great to hear my new music, kind of follow me when I do my tours. I like doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff just because, I
Nice.
just like.
Okay, that's really great. So,
Mhm.
Sean, fantastic catching up with you,
Yeah,
and
man.
I miss you, and when you get to Monterey, we're definitely going to have to get together. But I'm going to keep my eye on you until
Thank you,
then.
brother. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll come by, and when I come in March, we'll hang out.
So, Sean, before I let you go, would you be able to perform that single that uh,
I
your
sure
new
can.
single, Never Felt Like This Before,
That's right.
performed by Sean Ryan,
Yeah.
local Monterey gentleman? And here we go.
All right. Heart beating, chills running down my back, cold feet, they come and come so fast, a new feeling I
I just can't stop thinking that it's all too good to be true. You gave me reason to believe in the way that I do when I'm with you. Oh, I swear that I've never felt like this before. Oh, it's true. No one's held my hand or my heart more like you do at the same time, like you do at the same time. Oh, like you do at the same time, like you do at the same time. Oh. Cause a heart sees what it wants to believe, but it can't feel what it can't see. I'm always going blind. So I made a mistake, never once or twice. My mistakes are part of this life. I'm willing to give another try. Oh, I swear that I've never felt like this before. Oh, it's true. No one's held my hand or my heart more like you do at the same time, like you do at the same time. Oh, like you do at the same time, like you do at the same time. Oh,
Sean, that's beautiful. That is
Thank you, brother.
really beautiful. So, Ryan just performed his new single, and that'll be coming out on Valentine's Day. Never felt like this before, and it's a good one.
Thank you.
Sean, I really appreciate you buzzing with Cousin today.
Yeah, man.
Catching up with you.
Yes.
And can't wait to see you when you come to Monterey. So you keep us posted. So
thanks, brother. I really appreciate being here. Thank you again. It's always good to see you.
Sean, it's always a pleasure. So Sean, take care. And so Cousin Johnny and Sean Ryan will be out. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.